Long haul trucking's been in business for over 25 years. We're currently at a fleet of over 300 trucks, approximately 100 company trucks, and 200 owner-operators.
Our drivers here at Long Haul face a variety of just a lot of stuff that they have to pay attention to every day.
Safety to me means being alert to my surroundings.
They have no idea what I'm hauling or my stopping abilities or my ability not to be able to stop on a dime. I don't think they have a clue. So we have to drive for them too.
Safety is really important to long haul because it protects our shippers' liabilities, it protects our liabilities, and it allows everybody to go home safe at night.
Our insurance company representative suggested that we look at DriveCam. We started with DriveCam with 20 trucks on a trial basis for 6 months. After about the third or fourth month, we could see a difference in the drivers that had had several events during the first few months. They improved drastically.
My first thoughts when I heard about DriveCam was how it was going to be received by our driver base.
Once they get used to it, then I see less and less and less videos.
Now that it's been broken down to me how it operates, how it works, what it takes for it to record, the time frame in that it records, I'm not as concerned with it.
After seeing it and using DriveCam, it's became a great tool here at Long Haul, and our drivers are starting to really like it.
At first, we were seeing a lot of cell phone use.
Following distance, seatbelt use, awareness on the road has really changed their habits.
I've learned to adjust my personal driving as well to not do things so aggressively. It helps improve your driving.
A lot of my drivers thought they were in trouble when I was calling for a coaching session, and now it's turned more into a training session.
After you go through that first coaching session and they explain to you what they're wanting to achieve, you look at it as a training issue.
After about the third or fourth month, we saw a drastic reduction in the number of events we were seeing from each driver after just a small amount of coaching. We've had a few instances where the driver could have easily been blamed for an accident or held liable for an accident which wasn't their fault.
Having a DriveCam in your truck can exonerate you from a lot of things, keep you out of trouble. But also the way I see it too, though, is that it's not my truck, it's a company truck.
We did have an incident with a driver, a company driver, that was a car spun out in front of him, came back into the truck, and the DriveCam video pretty much exonerated him from any charges with the incident.
Many companies are now looking at trucking companies' safety scores on the FMCSA website to determine which trucking companies they'll be using. For us, it's important to remain in good standing with the FMCSA so that our customers can see. DriveCam changes the driving habits of the drivers, so therefore they'd be much less likely to get violations on the road.
Anytime we can tell any of our shippers or clients that we're doing things safer on the road goes a long way, and it does a lot for them and their confidence in us as a company.
With the DriveCam program, we've seen an increased use of seatbelts among our drivers, and we've also seen drivers increasing their following distance and being more aware of their surroundings.
The DC Protect program that DriveCam has, it's a program that was started so we wouldn't have to monitor our entire fleet at one time. There's just a select group of drivers that we have to manage.
Having a driver accountability level there for the safety program is great. It's one thing we were never able to do in the past. We had no eyes on the truck. Satellite tracking shows us a position, but in the event of an accident or something, we had no vision of what was occurring, and now we do.
I can't imagine not being able to know what's going on out there.
It's there ultimately to protect you, and you can learn from events that are triggered on it in training, but you can also utilize it if you have a bad mishap.
Having DriveCam, it attracts drivers, the kind of drivers we want here at Long Haul. I personally feel that if a driver wouldn't want to come to work at Long Haul due to DriveCam or any of the other safety things that we've implemented over the last 5 years, then they're not really a driver we would want on our fleet anyway.